Hello, welcome everybody. You're watching ST Sports, Ultimate Sports Destination, and this is the post-match analysis of the Kerala Blasters versus Delhi Dynamos FC, played at Jawaharlal Nehru Stadium, Delhi. Talking about the match was really exciting, one an entertaining contest, a cracker of a contest, as it ended 3-1 in favour of the Kerala Blasters, as Ian Hume scored a hat-trick. The first hat-trick for a Kerala Blasters player, his third hat-trick. Now he's the player with the most hat-tricks in the history of Indian Super League. A fantastic performance by him, a collective performance by the Kerala Blasters. Delhi Dynamos were not too bad. They played some good football, but Kerala Blasters took their chances and got their victory. Let's talk more about the match now. Now, talking about the team, the Kerala Blasters FC, who came in their black and yellow kit, their away kit, to play against the Delhi Dynamos FC, which have returned to the squad. Keziron Kesito made his full match debut. He started for the first time in Kerala Blasters colours. Ian Hume replaced Mark Sifnios in the lineup. Ian Hume started Emma Zalakic passage in pain as Wes Brown started ahead of him, and Subhashish Roy continued in goal. So that was basically the formation for the Kerala Blasters. Same Angle joined Courage and Keziron in the midfield. The Kerala Blasters, talking about the match, they're pretty much not very satisfying, or not a very satisfying victory for the Kerala Blasters. Wouldn't say it was the most convincing victories. But it was 3 points with 3 goals, which is a very important thing. The game was certainly controlled by Delhi from the starting till the end. The game was controlled by Delhi. They took the shots, they made their chances, they got some really good counters, good set pieces, good crosses in, but the penetration in the third half, there's quality in the third half was missing, and Kerala Blasters took all advantage of that. They did not get much shots, but certainly took hold of their chances, and credit needs to go off to Ian Hume, who played a brilliant game, brilliant quality, and he just proved himself once again. So now talking about their attack lineup, it was Ian Hume who started instead of Mark Sifnios, then Jackie Chan Singh in the right, and Koresh Pekkerson in the left. This was an attack, a pretty strong one, a good performance by them. Jackie Chan was pretty out of picture for almost the entire game. Couldn't do much in the field, but Ian Hume stole the show. 3 goals, hat-trick for him, 3 points, and one thing about Ian Hume is his work rate. 100% work rate, 110%. Even if he's injured, even if his eyes are injured, you can see red marks on his face, you can see the black patches on his face. Whatever injury he gets, he gives 100% each and every game, and that workload, that work rate pays off. Top quality finisher, top quality striker, taking the experience into play, and answering all his critics. Brilliant performance by him, 100% given, and certainly we deserved a hat-trick. Certainly brilliant performance by him, and Hume in his back, ladies and gentlemen. The Kerala Blasters will be very happy to see him back in the scoring form, and they hope that he continues scoring in the upcoming games if the Kerala Blasters are to reach the top 4. Koresh Pekkerson as well gave an assist, 2 assists to be exact, if you would include the throw-in as well of the second goal. Koresh Pekkerson, fantastic game for him. He played out some quality balls, made some good runs into the box, and as usual, the African players, Keziron Kessil and Koresh Pekkerson, made some really good chemistry, brilliant passing by them, brilliant touches by them, and they're proving to be one of the best players, one of the most influential players for the Kerala Blasters this season. And then talking about the midfield, yes, CM Mangal again started, and was pretty clueless throughout the entire game, I have to be honest. For the past 2 to 3 games, we're seeing he's been pretty clueless. Don't exactly know what to do with him. I don't know if he needs to get the start, or some other Indian players, maybe Vajit Shivan or someone like that, getting a start ahead of him. Berbatov started the game off slow. The pretty good skills shown by him. He was pretty slow, yes, as we all know. Berbatov really slows down the game, which we wouldn't like to see, but he got injured off in the first half, which is a very not a very good moment for the Kerala Blasters. Mark Sifnios replaced him, and Mark Sifnios as well, decent game for him. An assist for him, decent game. He put out a good performance. As usual, he was a very physical player. He made sure he injured the Delhi Dynamos goalkeeper and injured a bit more people. He's a very physical player and very energetic player. but still got a lot of places to work upon. Casey does do it. Started again for the Kerala Blasters. Brilliant performance by him. He didn't get much of the ball, but whenever he got it, he put out some quality passes and crosses, which are very important for the team. Defense: West Brown, Sandesh Jingle, Aldo, Third all put in a good performance. Certainly there were nervous moments in the first half of the game, second half of the game as well. Then there were nervous moments because there was certainly hit again and again by the Delhi Dynamos attack from the midfield. Poor marking caused them the first goal, which was taken from a free kick, scored from a free kick. And I would say top quality performance by the centre back Sandesh Jingle and West Brown. Top quality performance. They made sure the Delhi Dynamos attack was at bay, and I think if it wasn't for them, the Kerala Blasters wouldn't get this scoreline. Then the Kerala Blasters might not have even won, but very, very good performance. And West Brown showing all his experience, showing all his quality in defence, and he's been one of the best players so far. Subhashish Roy Chaudhary didn't have much to do. Made some decent saves. Positioning was good, and there was nothing much he could do about the goal the Delhi Dynamos scored as well. So Kerala Blasters overall, they'd be happy with the 3 points with the hat-trick from Ian Hume, and it's another game. It's an important game, and they won against the Delhi Dynamos. They've got a game coming up quickly against Mumbai City FC, but they need to improve performance against Mumbai City FC because they're playing at Mumbai, and Mumbai City FC are much developed, much better side than the Delhi Dynamos, and they need to put in a top quality performance, and to hold the ball more, create more chances, and score more goals if they are to reach the top four. They need to win their upcoming games. As we can see, the arrival of David James Kizero has changed the atmosphere of the team, a more lively team, a more strengthened team, and they would want to go give the fans that trophy that they have been missing out all these years. Now we're talking about the home team, the Delhi Dynamos FC, the last positioned team, and we could clearly see why they were in the last position. They held the ball more, they created more chances than the Kerala Blasters. I would say a much better performance than the Kerala Blasters, but one thing that has been haunting them throughout the entire season and actually make them stay in the last place is their finishing. Absolutely, low quality finishing by the Delhi Dynamos. Their attack force again, they created chances, but not up to their expectations. The penetration in the third quarter of the game, the third quarter of the pitch is lacking for the Delhi Dynamos. They lack the quality up front, which are costing them the games, which are costing them victories. And Delhi Dynamos are almost out of the tournament, and they would be pretty displeased. They would be pretty unhappy with what has happened so far in the tournament. But they want to take positives. They have a pretty good side defensively. They were pretty poor as well. Gave in open chances to the Kerala Blasters attack to run through them. But midfield, something to be talked about. The Delhi Dynamos midfield was really good. They held the ball more. They had really good chemistry. But the final third, the penetration in the final third, the quality in the final third, the attacking options in the final third was missing, and that really cost them the game. The finishing ability was missing, and that really cost them the game. So Delhi Dynamos almost out of the tournament. They want to win their upcoming games as well, and as I say before, they need to put up performances to make the fans happy. They need to put in the right team, make the right tactics, and get more better attacking players. They've vacant spot available. It's the winter transfer window. They won't want to be mention board. Overall, a cracking contest, a thrilling contest, a contest full of drama, as Ian Hume stole the show with his hat-trick and 3 points to the Kerala Blasters as well. They've got more games coming up. The Indian Super League is just getting better and better. It's coming into its final stages, and watching ST Sports is your ultimate sports destination. Subscribe if you're not. More videos coming soon. It's me, Sam, signing off for today. See you in the next one. It's a goodbye.